Hello, Internet. This is Ed with ZXS Gaming. Welcome back to Wizardry 8. We are still in the upper monastery. Let's see. We came in up here, cleared this room, and this is where we are. Our band of intrepid adventurers is basically now all level 6. Fighter, ranger, bard, rogue, priest, and mage are all level 6. And we're going to continue to clear the upper monastery today. Should be able to get through most of it. Last time we pretty much pulled all of the groups into like one fight. So, all right. Let's see what we got out here. This room I know is clear. So let's go upstairs. This room I know is not. Alright, what do we got? That sounds like spiders.
Fresh meat. Let's get them!
That would be a lot of spiders. Okay. 12, 8, 12. Okay. What is his skill? Is 3. That's kind of opportunity to backfire. What do we got here? Angel's Tongue.
With pleasure.
Let's do that. Let's get a bless going. He doesn't have anything to use, so he'll just attack. Go ahead and do a sneeze powder.
Taken care of.
Get practice throwing. And the most important character, Fireball. This should kill most of them. If not all of them. Assuming he doesn't. Nope. Assuming he doesn't get paralyzed. Alright. Alright, let's continue fighting these guys at range. Let's get a little whipping rocks practice here.
Decamundo!
And so much for that.
How exquisite.
Ooh, mythology went up. Alright. Okay. So we got stuff in the room, but the glass is still up over there. What else we got? Yeah. There. And what's that? Smelling salts? Okay. Computer. Alright. Quick save just because I can't remember whether or not this has a trap on it. It does not. Okay, we got the iron key. If you have a gadgeteer, this is where you get your first weapon. A katana. Of course, I don't have a samurai or rogue in the, or ninja in the group. And a potion of dragon breath. Alright. Potion of Dragon Breath. Let's give that to the priest. That way it gives him some AoE capability. He's also, I think, rocking my smelling salts, so let's get a full stack of that. Alright, so we got our things here in the room. We'll come back after we break all the glass. Okay. This fight. This is a good time to save. This fight can be relatively easy or nearly impossible, depending on the spawn in here.
This will be a beautiful battle.
5 of them, huh?
Good.
Ow. All right. So we're going to try to drag them over near the door, and we're going to try to get them at the right angle so that we don't have to face all of them at once. So what we're going to do is we're going to position ourselves here. All right. We're going to try to force them over to the door. Okay. Come on. Let's have him cast Bless while we're
With pleasure.
basically doing nothing.
With pleasure.
Okay. That's not bad. I'd rather fight him in melee, but... Alright, we got our Bless up. Alright. Let's try some
With
sleep.
pleasure.
We're going to continue
Taken care of.
to use a little bit of powder so we get some practice with throwing. Go ahead and do an AoE. The fireball
Okay.
should hit everybody. What is he? 29? Ooh, there we go.
Accidents will happen.
Well, that was fantastic. Oh, put everybody to sleep and now I unslept them, didn't I? Missile shield has expired. Well, that's not fantastic. Let's get that back up.
Okay.
And you...
Taken care of.
unnauseate him. I think we'll hold this position. Nice.
Hola podrida. Oh my, that's better. Oh, yes, much better. Yakamundo!
Bow, Wizardry, and Fire Magic.
Much better.
Back to normal again. Creatures.
Okay, so they lock themselves around the corner. What do we got here? Let's go ahead and
With pleasure.
Poet's Lute, cast Frost,
Okay.
and otherwise we'll just go after him. Oh, nice. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted.
Macaramundus Horatio!
Got the sleep, got the huge fighter attack with the berserk. It's called Synergy.
Okay.
Where's the other one? Oh, he's asleep up on top of the thing. Nice. And this guy's apparently got his head glitched into the floor.
With pleasure.
Alright. Man, that berserk does a lot of damage. Close combat bow music. Yes, we need more music and water magic. Alright.
I almost feel normal.
And I know there's some bullet stones in here.
Damn, more people.
And let's drop a save. Alright. Let's go see what this guy wants.
I have been waiting for you for some time. I am Altheides, sent by the Cosmic Lords to meet you here.
Well, hello, Altheides.
You are not the first to come here to the planet Dominus, but you are the last. The Trang, the Umpani, the Mook, and the dread Dark Savant have already arrived. All of you are here for a single purpose: to ascend to the Cosmic Circle. To ascend, you must learn all that a Cosmic Lord knows. These tasks will not be easy. You must learn of life, of knowledge, and of change. Who will learn these things first? Who will we then see at Ascension Peak? Will it be you, the Savant, or perhaps none at all? I cannot say, but will bring word to the old lords that at last the final contenders have arrived.
Well. With that, it begins to fade away, leaving you to ponder his questions. You wonder how you could ever learn all the things that a Cosmic Lord knows.
Oh, I wish we had more time to chat. Perhaps we'll meet him again.
Perhaps we will. And who is this friendly-looking gentleman?
Don't tell me you believe that. The Ascension. Becoming like a cosmic lord yourself. Can you imagine more pathetic beings ruling the universe? No. There will only be one who ascends. The Dark Savant. And he will destroy this world in an instant should anyone attempt to stop him. Go to Arnica and see the tower built there. It contains a device powerful enough to destroy this planet, and you along with it. So consider that as you go from here, friends.
Friends.
And know that we watch your every move.
I don't think we're friends, buddy. He presses something on the staff of his weapon, and as quietly as suddenly as he came, he is gone. Well.
Hello there!
Okay, so. Upper Monastery. I met Atheides, who claims to be a servant of the Cosmic Lords. He says there are others here. The Umpani, the Trang, the Mook, the Dark Savant, all for the same reason. Ascend to the Cosmic Circle. So, when there's something is highlighted, this is a task. Ascend to the Cosmic Circle from Ascension Peak. And then also we have to do something about the dangerous device in the tower in Arnica. Alright. Well, that gives the major background.
Finders! Keepers!
Background for the game there. So we know what we're supposed to do. I know there's I just don't remember where it is. Thing here. No, maybe it's on the other side. Alright. Let's see what's up here. There we go. Magic Nectar. Potion of Moderate Heal.
Check it out!
That's what I was looking for. Ooh, artifacts up to 28. Is that the mage? Yeah, that's the mage. Okay, we still have one unidentified. Alright. So that's this area clear, that's this area clear, so now we go back to the beginning. Alright.
What now?
Let's do some healing up. Get some practice. There we go, divine magic up.
Yes?
Priest has to do the rest of the healing. Divine magic to 14. Okay. And buffs. Do light. Do armor plate. Ooh, divinity up to. And what is this? Magic missile shield. So we do a magic screen.
You bellowed?
And what does he have? Missile shield, that's up. Okay. All of our buffs are up. And let's head back to the beginning and do the other side of the Upper Monastery. We do have... We came to this side first basically to get that key. Because we need that on the other side.
Check it out!
Cure poison. That will be useful.
Check it out!
Smelling salts. That's useful. Okay, so we got this way and this way. And what is this? Oh, I remember this fight. Okay.
No problem. We can beat them easily.
All right. Let's do...
Taken care of.
that. still don't have... No, I'd rather not sleep myself. Let's practice some magic missiles.
Okay.
And we'll do bless.
With pleasure.
Put him asleep. Woke him right back up. How much do they have anyway? 17.
Taken care of.
Alright. We'll do...
With pleasure.
Try to put him asleep again. We got off a cast of that, so let's do some frost now.
Okay. Okay.
Make sure he's targeted. Nice.
Macadamundus Rancio.
Alright. 30, 57. Okay. I don't like him throwing those Death Stars because I have a chance to do an auto kill. Alright. Let's do a little practice casting stamina. Or maybe not. What's my skill? 2?
Good.
It's not a lot of skill. Does the priest have stamina? He does. Oh, that's a lot better.
Taken care of.
Hola, Podinra.
Hola podrida.
There we go. Alright, guys in the back are still asleep. This guy's down to 13. We'll go ahead and toss another frost at him.
Okay.
Take this.
Decamundo.
5 left. Alright. Get him. Unconscious. And dead. Nice. Sword went up to 14, close combat to 16, throwing and sling up to 13. Good. The powder, using that powder helped. Divine magic up to 8. That was the magic missile. Ooh. We got ourselves a drop. That's nice. Rapier is a very good early game weapon. Flash powder, nice. Quarterstaff and moderate heal. Okay.
What now?
You have a heal? You do.
Yes.
Alright, we got to check out the sword. Alright. Attack mode's thrust 1 to 7 plus 2 plus 1. That's gotta be better than this. 1 to 7 plus 2 initiative, but this is only plus 1 initiative, but plus 2 to hit. That is nice. We are taking that. Alright. So let's go back and see what the other weapons I've got. I've got a broadsword. That's 3 to 11. We're going to keep that. A gleaming sword, 4 to 10 with the blind chance. Yeah. Short sword versus a short sword. Okay. So nobody else gets an upgrade, but I do like the rapier as an early game weapon. Having that to hit ability, especially when we're about to run out onto the road, really nice. It's also really good to give it to the rogue with his backstab. Okay. This fight. So if you come down here and you read the sign, it says Hall of Meditation, absolutely no magic allowed. And they're not kidding. If you walk in there, you can't use magic. So we have to do this fight.
These guys will be no problem.
From right here. Because I can use magic here, but as soon as I step past that, I can't. Alright. Angel's
With
Tongue
pleasure.
for the bless.
Taken care of.
Go ahead and try and sleep some of them. He doesn't have anything interesting. Doesn't have anything interesting.
Okay.
Alright.
Dakamundo!
Rabbit rat. Gnar rat. Gnar rat. Nice. And the fighter is starting to just own.
Okay, okay.
We'll do prey.
Taken care of.
And let's go ahead and use a sleep.
With pleasure.
Alright.
Dakamundo!
And they're all asleep, so we'll go ahead and run in. So now I can't use magic. How did you miss an asleep rat? Sword, bow, ranged combat, Okay. Alright.
Finders! Keepers!
Let's go ahead and look around the room. plate's expired. I can't cast it in here, though.
Check it out.
A book. Book of Traps. Okay. And this is something for a gadgeteer.
Check it out.
Book of Blessings.
Finders. Keepers. Finders. Keepers.
All right. So what we do here is we turn this all the way up to 3 and hit the button. And the microwave chip, that's another gadgeteer item. I can sell those items. And this should be a main gosh.
Check it out.
And what else do we got? Throwing knife. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Book of Blessings. I don't think he has blessed, does he? No, he doesn't. Alright.
Excellent.
And this is Book of Traps, which I don't think I have that either. Nope.
Excellent.
Nice. Alright. Main gosh is that. So the daggers 1 to 4 plus 4 initiative. 1 to 5 plus 3 initiative. I'll take the additional damage. Okay. And the throwing knife should probably go to the fighter. I think he was the other one I was doing. I like working on like additional things with the fighter because eventually you max out your weapons pretty fast and then you max out your combat. There's nothing else to do with a fighter. So let's just check. I don't think the ranger has throw. I don't think the bard has throw. I don't think he has throw. No, it's all the fighter. Because the priest can't use throwing knives. Yeah, it's basically the magic classes can't use throwing knives. Alright, so let's give that to him. And we will unequip that for now and give that to him. So you get some practice. Okay, so how are we looking for spells? I've still got plenty of magic missiles. I'm low on frost. I've got 1 fireball. And I've got 2 whipping rocks. Okay, that's lots. Alright. Let's look at buffs. Missile shield and light, but we should be able to do light again. Do armor plate. Magic screen.
You bellowed?
And I think all he's got is missile shield right now, right? Yep. Alright. And then it expired on me. Ooh, there we go. Increase. Love it. Okay. Got all of our buffs up. So, there's a fight in here, but there's a secret. There's basically 2 ways you can do this room. One is, this is the lock. Now we do have the key. So when you put the key in the lock, you kind of have 2 choices. If you don't want to stand where we're standing because we're inside the room and you can't use magic. So you can either run back to this door you can run back to this door, or you can slip inside this room real quick, which is what we're going to do. So let's get up to the edge of the door. Get the key. All right.
Look, something's moving.
These guys will be no problem.
All right. And looks like we made it in the room. Okay. And what do these things have? 20? What's the ones in the back have? 7. Alright. Let's do some Angel's Tongue for Bless.
With pleasure.
Let's use some of the fairy dust.
Taken care of. Okay.
Use some magic missiles. Okay. The only downside of doing what I'm doing here is we're not really fighting in a doorway. So,
Silencio!
do I kill? Did I kill 2 of them? I did kill 2 of them. Alright. Yeah, these guys can surround. Depending on how many you kill in the first turn, you can start to get surrounded here. Let's go ahead and do a Whipping Rocks.
Okay.
And we'll do Sleep.
With pleasure.
And we'll go with that.
Take this.
Now, well, let's cast some stamina
Taken care of.
just to get the practice. Nice. Shield went up. Oh, 2 shields went up. Range combat, music, and sword. Some good increases there.
What now?
Yes.
Pretty soon I'm going to have to rest because I'm going to run out of magic. Which I think I just did. Alright, I know this is trapped, so we'll save.
Got a trap here?
And the priest now has Divine Trap. Cast that.
À votre service.
This should be pretty easy. Of course, I say that and watch everybody die horribly. Alright, what do we get? Bullet stones. That's useless. Mail mittens. And a battle axe. Artifacts, artifacts, artifacts. Okay. Well, I know the mail mittens are useful. I have several characters that can use that. He's got mail mittens. Let's see, what kind of a shield does he have? Buckler shield, buckler shield. Ah, he can use the mail mittens. He's got a buckler shield. He's got a buckler shield and gloves. He can use the gloves. Alright, that's good. And none of these guys can use the shield. Okay. Well, still we got some upgrades there. Alright, let's ring the bell. Cover your ears.
Ah, now what do you suppose this is for?
Making a lot of noise. That's what that's for. Alright. Let's drop a save just in case we got some crazy respawn. So now we're going to go back through and go to all the places where there was glass and find our additional goodies. Okay. So upstairs here we had glass here. So now what we do is jump down into the middle of the boxes. Now, if you're really good, you can land on top of the boxes and not do what
I do believe I've been injured.
what I just did. I managed to miss every box and smashed ourselves on the ground. Okay. But we got the cloak. So let's see. Can we identify the cloak? We did. Hunter's cape. It's plus to senses. Let's go ahead and give that to the ranger. Get his AC up. Alright. It should be this way. Let me check the map here. Yeah, we came from over here, so it's this way. Alright, so we got two more spots where there's glass. One of them was the little thing in here. That's unidentified. And we don't have the artifact skill to identify that yet. It's okay. It's for a samurai anyway. But it's worth picking up because you could sell it. And then we go upstairs. And this room. Armor plate has expired. Pick up the staff. Pick up the note. Okay. I think that's probably a pretty good place for us to stop. We'll have to do a full rest and regen and everything. So we have now cleared all of the upper monastery. We met Althedes, I think is how you say it. And we basically got our instructions for the game, which is that we need to learn everything a cosmic lord knows and ascend, rule the universe. It's the old rule the universe plot. So next time we will get ready to go and hand out some more health potions and then head out onto the most dangerous part of Wizardry 8, the road. So for that, pack your snacks and drinks and get ready for multiple deaths and a whole lot of reloading, because that's probably what's going to happen. All right, gang. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode today. Please do all the things. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell. If you've got any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section. I'll get to them as fast as I can. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day.